your blog?
Well, before or after she filed criminal charges?
Before or after?
Okay, I never did it before. And as far as after, I would check based on relevance. What is the relevance of any conduct that occurred after May 18th, 2015?
So what is the answer to your question?
No, I'm asking you. What is the relevance of that?
You can object on relevance, but you
Well,
have to
I'm
answer
objecting on
okay,
relevance.
Then answer the
Do
question.
you still want to
Object.
answer the question?
Yes.
Okay. I reported on your wife's false charges, and one of the false claims she made against me was that I had participated in the discussion supposedly about your daughter's breasts. I had not. And I went and I found that discussion, or at least what appears to be that discussion, and I noticed that all this was actually very reasonable. What they were talking about was how you had a music video, or I should say she had a music video, where she wears a very low-cut outfit, and she leans forward into the camera half the time. This is a 15-year-old girl at the time it was published. Who knows how old she was when it was created? And these people felt she was being sexualized. And again, these are third parties, not people I'm responsible for. And so I said, you know, the most ridiculous thing is what they said was not harassing. It was perfectly reasonable. And for that matter, I had nothing to do with it because, you know, the complaint says that simply I participated in a discussion where it was being discussed. Not that I was discussing them, just that I was somewhere in the same thread on someone's blog, writing a comment. And it's guilt by association, which you ironically falsely accused me of practicing. You have said in an interview with what I think it's called Washington City Paper, that everybody wants to, pardon my language, fuck teenage girls. And you claim, oh, I would never do it, but every guy wants to do it. And you had written 2 songs about how much you wanted to do it. And it's enough that, you know, if you're sitting there and you go, I think the parents would want to know about that.
You said you didn't post a picture of her.
I don't believe I did.
I'm going to just show you this, and I'll give you the whole post. And you can look at that post.
Okay, give me a minute to authenticate then. You know what, I do have to apologize. You're right. I did not remember posting a picture, but apparently I did. I thought I just posted the video.
And
I mean, it's been, how old is that? How many years?
I said 2013.
Okay, so it's been 3 years.
But
That's the discussion.
you
If
said-
you didn't sue me for calling you a pedophile, I wouldn't have been at all interested in getting any discovery from her. So you chose the ground on which we fight this litigation. And then you get upset that I meet you on the same
I'm
battlefield.
asking you, what were you going to ask her and her
Specifically?
friends? Yes.
I don't know specifically, but we would have asked her about whether or not there's any truth to what you're claiming is false.
So you were going to ask.
So you were going to
ask her and her friends about sex,
about sex in
or about
what sex?
sexual abuse, or about
Whether or not they
pedophilia.
have been. Well, you asked your own daughter whether or not she had been
I'm
sexually
asking
abused.
You what you were going to ask.
Well, yeah, but you do see the hypocrisy here. You put your daughter on the stand in front of a reporter from the Daily Beast and asked her about whether or not you've sexually abused her, and now but you think me suggesting that we might ask the same question is somehow harassment.
So
it's okay if you do it? Is that the theory?
I'm asking you what you were going to do.
Well, I just told you I would get discovery on whether or not you were a pedophile, and I don't know the specific topics how we would have discussed it. We would have been delicate and discreet, recognizing that you're dealing with minors, but we would have discussed the matter in that kind of discreet manner and determine whether or not what you're claiming is false really is false.
Do you know Patrick Grady?
Yes.
Do you know if he uses any pseudonyms?
I think he was called Palatine Pundit, but I only believe that to be true. That's sort of on information and belief.
Do you know whether he uses the name Krendler, last name Krendler?
No, I don't know if he does.
Do you know who Krendler is?
No, I don't.
Have you ever represented Patrick Grady?
Yeah.
On your Mohammed blog, did you ask the people that submitted their drawings to use their own name and their own address?
Yes, I did. And like I said, as I said at the first time we discussed this, okay, it was a situation where whether or not I fully put my life at risk was not simply a decision for myself, but it was a family decision, me and my wife and I. And I talked to my wife about this, and simply put, she wouldn't agree to this. And so as a result,